Okay, so when you have the two graphs, I would suggest you start with which one's easiest for you. Start with that one. So since we just did lines, let's go over that one first. So remember, I start at -5, that's your y-intercept. So I go to -5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I put a point right there. And then I need a slope of 2 over 1. So it's positive, so it's gonna look like that. It's gonna make money, right? So I go up 2 over 1 and I put a point. Don't connect your points right now, just draw your points. So up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1. Yeah, right there you would typically connect all those dots, right? Up 2 over 1. If you had a ruler, you only really need 2 points, and then you can just draw a line through those 2 points. Okay, y'all with me so far? Is that good? Okay, here comes the important part, okay? This is the piecewise function part. Typically, you would just draw all of this line, right? So this line would have x -1, x0, x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, so on. It has all the x's. That's what you mean when you say all real numbers, right? But this thing says, I only want, this is how you cut it, I only want the x's that are less than 0. So are those the x's to the left or to the right of 0?
Left.
Left, less, remember less for left? So I want the x's that are left of 0. So I'm gonna draw this side from here, this way. I'm not gonna draw the right side, because of the way they wanted me to cut it. Okay. Now, is it less than equal 0 or just less than?
Less than.
Is that the open dot or the closed dot?
Close.
Close means equal. Open means not equal. Okay, so we exaggerate that it's an open dot. And this will give you practice with it. Does that make sense so far? Yeah? Okay. Now let's do the absolute value. The absolute value one, I kind of switched colors by accident, but that's the V shape. Okay, anytime we have those, oh, here's the parent function right here. Oh, I forgot to put the V. I'll add it in just a second. But, okay, don't draw it. Okay, don't draw it. I'm gonna draw it, but you don't draw it because then it's gonna get messy on your paper. I just wanna show you visually. That's the parent function. We're gonna move it. How do we move it? What does that do to it? Down 1. What does that do to it? Left 3. So I take this one and I go down 1, 1, 2, 3. You draw that one. Okay, that's the one. But sketch it real lightly because we haven't cut it yet. We gotta cut it. That's like the original one, but we need to cut it. And so how are we gonna cut it? Well, we want the x's that are greater than 0, or if you struggle to the right, right? The x's that are to the right of 0. So here's 0, I want this side, right? So I don't want this whole thing. I want it from 0 that way. I use a different color. So I want that side. Remember? Because remember, it looked like this one. But I don't want that part. I just want from 0 that way. Now, should I have a closed dot or an open dot at 0? Equal, right? Closed. So you have to exaggerate that it's touching right there. Okay, that's the first one we do. Notice they don't overlap because this one's close, this one's open. You're never gonna have a close, because that's not a function. One has to be open, one has to be close.
How'd you get that point?
Huh?
How'd you get that point?
This one?
Yeah.
It's from the cut, that's right, cut, because it says I have to cut right at x greater than 0. So here's 0, greater, that's the part that I want,
Yeah.
but it says equal, so it has to be close dot. If it said just greater, it would be open. That makes sense? Anybody else questions, guys? Okay, we're just gonna do 2 examples. That's the first one. This is example 2. That's all you really need, and you'll get it after that.